wheels of fabric and merges them into one. My name is Bill Hughes, and the title of our company is KBR. We brought together a great team. So we have Wilman Construction, that is our prime contractor for all construction modifications to build out a surgical mask production site and also long-term storage in this warehouse. The landlord is Prologis.
There's nothing routine about this. These machines here and so forth are all process control. You have various components. You have like these buttons right here for emergency stop, those types of things, start, stop. And you have all kinds of warnings, as you can see on here. My name is Alvin Watson. I'm one of the AFP electrical inspectors on this project. All of these machines you see in here, over 60 plus machines, were all the way on the other side of the warehouse. So they had to move all of those over to this location here. But prior to them moving it here, we had to get all of the electrical infrastructure here. So all of this, all of these conduits that you see up here, all this EMT, all these drops where these switches are, all of this had to be done and put in place like really quick, but safely.
I'm Jeff Foster. I'm the market officer here for Prologis. I can't recall a deal actually having this much sense of urgency in it in the recent past. And obviously with COVID going on, and this is directly impacted and related to COVID, that was the biggest issue, is really honing in what work they needed done, concurrently negotiating the transaction with them with the lease, getting to the heart of what it's going to cost to get this up and running and get the timing all set up, was really this multifaceted approach that all had to happen concurrently to hit this end of October timeframe where they're going to be actually producing the mask here.
It was a very tight timeline and schedule, and we were fortunate to work with Don Brown in the planning side of the City of Phoenix, and he was able to expedite and give us guidance and expedite our permitting process for us. And that allowed us to complete the entire build-out of the mass production site ahead of schedule.
James Murphy, CEO, Wilman Construction. Okay. I've seen the City of Phoenix and AFP do regionally and actually for decades. We can point to a handful of success stories that are along the lines of the KBR story. For the most part, I would call it pretty unique and pretty rare that the development services team takes the time to understand what makes the end user successful and literally is a part of making the plan to success. And in my opinion, development services, City of Phoenix at large, and the AFP department are kind of a model in the valley. And
I'm Thomas Fife. I am a senior project manager with Wilman Construction. With being as busy as things are right now, we're at an all-time red line as far as being able to be efficient and being productive. This project here, not only does it create jobs as far as being able to build it, sustained opportunities in the construction environment, but it also creates jobs as far as being able to manufacture and deliver these masks. It's not to say that we don't care about all projects that we do, but you could just see in everybody's eyes and everybody's heart that every project was just this project is slightly more important.
well, we don't get to cut any corners. As a team, we just work faster, and when you have confidence that you'll get that inspection that you need, or you'll get that input, that heads up that you need ahead of the deadline, you can commit to some dates that other people would just call unrealistic. And so it's been absolutely a pleasure for decades, frankly.